Families living in Gaza refugee camps are hoping to return home as soon as the ceasefire and hostage release deal takes effect Sunday.
I will take my tent, remove the rubble of the house, and place my tent on the rubble.
It will be up to the incoming administration under Donald Trump and the international community to see that the three-phase deal is enforced. Preparations are underway for Trump's inauguration on Monday. Phase 1 of the deal includes withdrawal of Israeli forces from densely populated areas and more aid into Gaza, as well as the release of some Palestinians detained in Israeli prisons and some hostages held by Hamas, including Americans.
My concern is that the Trump administration will be so disinterested in Gaza after the ceasefire and after the retrieval of hostages that the agreement will amount to little more than a freezing of the conflict. And this will be disastrous for the people of Gaza.
As a key mediator of the deal, the Biden administration has progressively included Trump's team in peace talks, beginning with an Oval Office meeting a week after Trump won the election, the White House said. President Joe Biden announced the deal Wednesday.
This deal was developed and negotiated under my administration, but its terms will be implemented, for the most part, by the next administration. In these past few days, we've been speaking as one team.
Trump took credit immediately after the deal was announced, saying it only happened because of his victory. The reality is not quite as straightforward, but analysts say there is one role that Trump played both to Israel and to Hamas.
Trump injected a kind of fear factor into this process that was missing before.
Publicly, the U.S. faults Hamas for the failure of the talks, but some Israeli security officials and many observers also blame Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for blocking progress. Trump's victory may have changed the Israeli Prime Minister's calculations.
He can't triangulate anymore the way he would play Biden off of the Republican Congress. There's nowhere for Netanyahu to run, nowhere to hide, and so he took this deal he couldn't refuse.
Trump's pressure may have also created space for Netanyahu to resist ultimatums from far-right allies, including National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir and Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich. They threatened to leave his governing coalition if a ceasefire deal is made. The pair voted against the deal, but it's unclear whether they will leave the government. Pat Suida, Kuswara, VOA News at the White House.